Good morning. Welcome back to Second Chances. We're taking a little break from our traveling videos today because, hey, it's getting close to Christmas time. And if you need some gift ideas for that camper person in your life, I have 6 great selections. They are from all different price points, so you can choose what you want to spend and go from there. So back here is my selection. And these things have been so helpful to us. We're going to dive right in with the Lucy lights. These are solar lights. They have this little solar panel. This can collapse completely. We just keep ours inflated like this. If you're going from a lower altitude to a higher altitude, they'll just keep puffing up. And so that's kind of fun. These are great for boondocking. And anytime that you're just not going to be using your shore power. So Lucy lights run about $15.88 at Walmart, or you can get them online with Amazon. Now they were coming in about $25 a little bit ago, and I did look this morning and they're down to $16, and that's their latest model. This is like the model before what they have out there now. The Lucy light lights up this way, so when you turn it on, you've got, you can't see, it's very light in here today, got a lot of sunshine, but it's a really nice light. I really prefer the Lucy light above everything else. You can also use something like this. This has a USB charger, which is nice because, you know, if you don't have any sun for that solar panel, you can use your USB charge. And this one has a light like this, so we can hang this from a knob or a hook or something and get the light down, which is great if you're reading. So I suggest these as well. I think this one was a little bit more expensive, but it comes in very handy. The next item I strongly recommend is a Coleman 1-burner stove. This is a butane stove. It takes a butane cartridge to go in it. This thing has been such a lifesaver. And you might be saying, well, why would anybody that's in an RV or a camper need this? This is more for a tent camp situation. Well, there are times when something happens. We had a time where we needed a weld on an axle, and they ended up welding too close to our gas lines, which melted our gas lines, and we couldn't use them for an entire week. So because of that, we got this stove, and this has been such a lifesaver because we've also decided it's really great to use when you're in like really warm weather, because you don't want to heat up your whole camper and cause all that condensation in there. So this is wonderful. You can cook on it so quickly. It heats really fast, faster than my gas stove in the camper actually. And another reason we use it is, you know, when you're making bacon or if you're making curry or something really with strong smells or a lot of grease, you don't necessarily want that in your bedroom and all of that. And in a camper in a small space, that smell permeates everywhere. So highly recommend this. Right now, these, I found them at Walmart for $19, a little over 19 and some change, but that's really a good price. This is the little canister of butane that you're going to put in there. This lasts quite a long time actually, if you're conscious about, let's cook the food, let's get it done, let's turn the burner off, then you're going to have this for quite a while. And these are just under $4 a can. They slip in there in the cartridge holder very easily, no problem. Another fairly inexpensive item that we've used more than we would have thought is the sprayer. Now this sprayer we have used for just kind of discreetly washing. You know, most places you can't wash your camper at the campsite, you can't wash your truck, but there are times you might want to just get a little bit of mud off the tires or something, or off our steps. If they get a lot of sand, we might want to use this. Another reason we use this is we'll put a little bit of simple green in with water. It cleaning for the shower, the toilet. It's just nice to have a sprayer along for some cleaning projects. This one we paid just under $10 for at Walmart. I wouldn't necessarily recommend this Eliminator brand. We got this at Walmart because it was right where we were located. But I do know you can get them at Lowe's. They run about $12, I believe, there. And I'm just wondering if the release valve would be a little bit stronger than what this one is. The next item I'd recommend highly, we use constantly, is this Hyper Tough. This is a Walmart brand. This is a tire inflator. My husband checks the tires on the camper and the truck every single time we move from campground to campground. And we often move 2 to 3 nights after staying somewhere, and then we move somewhere else, sometimes up to a week. But the tire pressure changes radically with weather, and so we have found this to be great. We've had several different brands that have been more expensive than this, and this one's lasts the longest for us. So this is the Hyper Tough. It's a 120 volt tire inflator. We got this from Walmart. They run about $33, just under $33 at Walmart. The next thing I'd like to talk about is a lithium battery portable charger. This is phenomenal. We use this all the time. There are times you're boondocking or you're doing drive nights at Harvest Hosts or overnight in the Cracker Barrel, Walmart parking lots, everybody's favorite. All kinds of places where you're not going to have power, and this just has been terrific for us. It does not have a name brand on it, and I tried to find it online because I bought this quite a while ago on Amazon. I could not find it. Now the units this size are running about $100. I think I actually paid like $70 for this at the time, and that was about 4 years ago. But this has been wonderful. You turn the power button on and you can see the screen there. It's showing right now that it's at 84% battery. So I'll plug this in. It came with all of these adapters, and I'll plug it in. It charges very quickly. We did not get a solar power one. You can. I've understanding that they take quite a bit longer to charge up. So when we have shore power, or even in our truck, we have this kind of a plug-in. So we'll plug in there and just charge it up as we're driving. It also came with these adapters and a USB charge cable as well. So this has really been great. I would say we have not used these two adapters, but if you're looking for a power bank, you definitely want this to plug into a regular outlet, and I would say the USB because I have plugged it into my laptop as well. This on the side, you can see the ports that this one has, USB ports, and it has the input, it has the output, so you know which one you're doing, whether you're outputting. These are the output ones. So if you're charging your phone, the battery is sending power to your phone. And if you are charging this up, you're plugging your device in here. You're going to plug this in, and then it's going to charge, it's going to input. It also has this type. Now, I have plugged some things in here that have not worked great. So I don't usually use this because I just don't want to ruin my charger, really. But I would highly recommend these. This is a great addition to anybody's camping experience. The last thing I'm going to talk about is something we've also used quite a bit. We did not buy this until last year, but it's the Renogy suitcase. This is the solar panel suitcase. Ours is a 20 amp 12 volt. Wanted to make sure I got that right, but it's a 20 amp 12 volt Renogy. Now we paid about $240, I believe, for this suitcase, and now I see them on Amazon for just under $200. So it is a bit of an investment, but it's so nice if you are not on shore power, you are boondocking, you want to have some charging ability on your house batteries without having to run a generator. That's the way to go, especially if you're in a sunny place, you're in Arizona, Florida. You might as well take advantage of that sun. And it's been a changer for us for sure, in how we operate and how we do things. I highly recommend, if you're going to make the investment, to also invest in the extension cables. You do need both the red and the black. So some that you find online, they are just one. And so you think, oh, this is a good price. And if you don't read the fine print, you realize when you get it that you actually need both. So don't make that mistake. Get one that has both of them. These are 20-foot extensions. And the reason we like these is we have a 22-foot trailer from the tip of the tongue to the bumper. And so we can run this completely from the battery under the entire length of the trailer to the back, hook it up to our solar panel, and nobody sees it back there. You know, if you're backed into a space and there's nobody behind you, it's kind of tucked in, and we feel fairly safe leaving it back there during the day. As far as leaving it out in front of the trailer, I'll leave that up to you and to where you're staying and your comfort level on that. But we highly recommend having the solar panel so you're not having to run that generator all the time. Not only is it noisy, but it's just more cumbersome when you can be out and about, hiking, doing whatever you love, and your batteries are getting topped off while you're gone. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It was fun to put together these favorite things that I highly suggest for any Christmas giving to your RV and camping friends. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I'll see you next time. Bye.